comes a point in everyone's life where you meet that certain somebody who tells you the truth in life, which is that you need to accept responsibility for everything you do. And if you never meet that person, you will never achieve success, because you will have never accepted the true responsibilities of life. I was very fortunate. I met this man during my junior year playing high school football. And his name was Mike Heldt. Mike Heldt had played high school football at my high school, Lato High School in Tampa, Florida. He was a defensive lineman and an offensive lineman right there, and he was overall a high recruit. Well, he accepted a scholarship at the University of Notre Dame, being coached by Lou Holtz at the time. He would go on not only to win a national championship there and play with greats like the Rocket Ismail, but he would be the only, to this point, the only All-American center ever in the history of football at Notre Dame. One of the all-time great centers in college football. He was a finalist for the Outland Trophy. He went out and converted from a defensive tackle, because there was no space for him at defensive tackle, to a center, and he became an All-American. Went on to be drafted by the San Diego Chargers, played a little for the Chargers and the Colts before he hurt his back. So what is there to do? Well, he started his own company, but he said, hey, I want to give back. I want to give back to my old football team. So what did he do? He went back to Lato and said, I'll be your offensive line coach. He said that to my head coach, Alex Albert. We were having a few problems with the offensive line coach at the time, so the position was available. He came right in, and we started training like Notre Dame linemen would. And in that time, he taught me something. Whether he knew he did it or not, whether he accepted that or not, he taught me to take responsibility for my actions. Nobody had ever come up to me face to face, told me to take responsibility. And he did. He told us all about how at Notre Dame, at that time, under Lou Holtz, you either accepted responsibility for what you did, or you weren't playing at Notre Dame. He'd bring in the gold helmet. He'd bring in his old uniform and his old pads. He'd show us film of plays that happened during his time there when he was beating up on Michigan. And it was amazing. It was amazing. The man actually made us all one cohesive unit as an offensive line. And we were a family. Technically, the entire team was a family, but we were sort of like the outcasts. We had our job. And we were responsible for our job. And we took responsibility for that all the time. You ever met a man to do that to you? Go ahead and comment down below. Tell me about the person who gave you that sense of responsibility. Mine was my offensive line coach. He's gone on to be head coach over at Alonzo High School down here, Freedom High School. I'm not sure where he is now. Hey, if you're watching this, Coach Heldt, thank you. Thank you. The Eagle thanks you, because you helped me accept my responsibilities. And yes, I had no physical attributes. I was an absolutely awful athlete. But I did what I could with what I had. And I did that so I could make the other members of my family accept me. And they did. Maybe it's just as a freak, but they did. Anyway, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to move those chains like I always do. And I'll see you on the next Football Memoirs.